We're going to try and make a green beer in time for St. Patrick's Day, so we got to get this thing going now. I put a little over a gallon of water into my brew kettle and brought that up to a simmer. And once the bubbles started breaching the surface, I turned off the heat and added my dry malt extract. This is 1 1/4 pounds, and this will be the alcohol in our beer and the base for the maltiness of this beer. It's going to be a very nice light beer. Then I brought that up to a boil. Once we had a rolling boil, I put in 8 grams of Centennial hops and let that boil for 30 minutes. At the 30-minute mark, I cut the heat and covered it with a lid. I decided to let that cool overnight. The next morning, I funneled it into a clean and sanitized carboy and topped it off with sterile water to the 1 gallon mark. Because we're pressed for time, we're going to use Kveik Ale Yeast, and this should ferment this out in 3 or 4 days. With our airlock on, it's ready to go. And by the next day, it was already aggressively fermenting. So what do you think? How should we turn this beer green?